ICW.com, the 6-foot, high-look All-American man, Mean Mark Ash, coming to a town near you. You better believe it, baby.
Welcome to another exciting edition of ICW Pro Wrestling, fans. Here I am, your ICW Commissioner, Don Brower, and with me is a special guest commentator this week. Take it away.
That's right, Mean Mark Ash, the 6-foot, high-look All-American man. I'm the man that you thought you could get banned from doing color commentary on this TV show. Now we're watching two fat hogs in the ring, the way I look at it, and Amber Holly and Leilani Kai.
It wasn't so much banned as I wanted you to keep your eyes open for the world title picture, and I thought this might have been too much of a distraction, but I'd like to thank you for filling in this week.
Well, I'm here. Did you know how to dispose the Viper a couple of weeks ago on here? Now we don't have to look at that low-life underachiever anymore.
Let me be the first to say thank you for that. Here we got a nice arm drag by the veteran Leilani Kai. I mean, how long has she been in the business?
I think she's been in the business longer than Methuselah is old, if you know what I'm saying. You know, sometimes I wonder, I had to ask her this night, because I was here this night, was it really true that Moses parted the Red Sea, or were they both just good and drunk that night?
Actually, I heard she started wrestling when the Beatles appeared. Not the band, the life form.
I believe it. But anyway, now let's see. Amber Holly gives her a good arm twist into a takeover, into a pin. I don't think that's enough to put down a former WWE competitor.
No, Amber Holly going for the quick cover, but it's going to take more than that to put Leilani Kai down. But there's a veteran moose, sweeping the legs, going, looks like a choke. I thought it was a pin, but it just looks like a choke.
Amber trying with the leg scissor squeeze there, and referee Mean Gene, he's looking like he's enjoying this.
Amber's got some nice thigh strength there. You know, she looks like she's squeezing the air out of Leilani Kai.
You should know a lot about that.
Yes, I would. Anyway, back to the match. We got Leilani Kai here trying to fight out of it. This is a painful move. It looks like she broke the move. She's going right back to that choke, but Amber Holly comes right back with the same move.
They're definitely mat wrestling in this match. You'd expect to see some high-flying aerial attempts from Amber Holly.
Yeah, Amber Holly's not playing into her game plan. Normally you would think she'd be doing the high-flying moves as we've seen previously, but she's going right toe-to-toe on the mat with her, not to steal a phrase from the Stro.
The Stro. You know, for another federation that we both wrestle in, I'm going to prove to Stro here in a couple weeks that I can go toe-to-toe with the Stro.
Stro's actually been calling me and emailing me, asking me when he's going to get a title shot, and I have to say he's going to get it soon. He's going to have to earn it, but he's going to get a shot.
That's right. The Stro will have to earn his title shot. If you stop and think about it, he's only had one match since he returned to ICW. He battled Shane West, who was also Shane West's first match. The match was thrown out into a double disqualification, so whom have either one of them beat to think they're going to walk up the ladder and get a title shot?
Well, as I can say, looking at the roster, there's a few people gunning for that title. You got Lex Phenom, who, if it wasn't for interference of Lotus, you know, as we've seen recently too, Lotus showed me a match he had with you where he said he had you beat and you cheated to get out of it. He's the number one, he's a contender. You got the Stro as a contender, you got Shane West, we got so many contenders here, it's unbelievable.
Well, you look at Lotus, I've beaten the man. You look at Shane West, I've beaten that man. You look at Flake Phenom, I've beaten that man. The bottom line is, I had a talk just a couple of days ago with the fella Lex Reed. What you're looking at is you're fixing to have Bad Company back at full force.
We've been waiting for that. I know right now you just have the tag titles and you have the world title, but you know, for how long? The tag titles have been dominated by East Coast Bodily Harm. I got teams calling me up asking me to come in and take a shot because they can take out Bad Company.
Well, you got to look at it this way. Whether they can or whether they can't, just the fact that they're in the ring, the two members of the Elite Bad Company automatically moves their career up a notch, whether they win, lose, or draw. And that's all they want. They want the recognition of saying they have faced the notorious Bad Company.
This match right here, back to the match, we got two women here who are, I would say, top contenders for that vacant ICW women's title.
Well, I have to agree. I mean, Leilani Kai, although she's been wrestling forever and a day, I mean, I think she's held the WWE title at one time years ago.
From what I understand, I think she held it in the mid-'80s, going back and forth. I'm not sure if she beat Moolah for it, but I think she beat Wendy Richter. I think just for a couple weeks, but I know she was a champion.
Well, But regardless, the bottom line is she's been right there in that title picture in both the WWE or WWF as it was known back then. She's also been in the title picture of the NWA, and if I'm not mistaken, the AWA as well. So she's definitely got the experience, and they have been there in her advantage. And Leilani Kai, I think she's held a couple titles on some relatively small bush leagues.
Slow count there. Yeah, I think her greatest claim to fame was holding a Leo's Cabbage Patch title or something. I don't know about that, but Leilani Kai, went right in, got stuck in a nice Hurricane Rana out of the corner. But it looked like a slow count there by Mean Gene previously, and I don't know, maybe he's favoring Amber Holly.
I'm sitting here with Mike today, talking about Hurricane Ranas and all that garbage. And anyway, Amber Holly throws Leilani into the ropes, comes off with an elbow. To put a little more in it than that if she's going to put Leilani Kai down.
Got a quick 2 count there. Looks like she's setting her up for something here. I don't know what she's going for. Nice rollover. Almost like a somersault pin combination there. But Leilani Kai kicks out at 2.
Veteran goes to the eyes. That'll slow the biggest man down. It'll definitely slow down a little pipsqueak of a girl.
As far as Mike, I think myself is more of a Mark Madden type, but that's just me. Anyway, back to the match. We got Leilani Kai choking out Amber Holly, using the hair and pulling her down on the ropes. If we do, when the match does come out with the title tournament for the vacant women's title, Leilani Kai would have to be a favorite with her experience and championship edge.
Leilani Kai is actually living in South Carolina right now. She would definitely be a favorite, and she would more likely definitely be involved in the lineup. And, I mean, man, that had to hurt, all that weight coming down on the midsection.
That had to hurt with her. She steps on the throat, she might pop her head right off.
I'm not lying. I think the only thing in this match Leilani has to fear is gravity.
I agree. I wholeheartedly agree with that one. She's just wearing out Amber Holly here. Amber Holly, she's a young superstar in the pro wrestling scene, but she's getting worn out by the veteran here.
Mean Gene with a backhand count. This is the first time I've ever seen that in professional wrestling. Of course, Mean Gene, he used to referee with the East Coast ECW Extreme Championship Wrestling. He's also worked on some TNA shots. So I think some TNA shots is what he's hoping for tonight.
I'm not sure if he's hoping for that with Leilani Kai, but he's going for the quick count here. Looks like almost had the 3 there, but I watch out, Mean Gene. Amber Holly kicks out next time. You don't want Leilani falling on you.
Oh, she's going to introduce her to the turnbuckle, but Amber blocked it. Now she's giving Leilani Kai a first-hand introduction to the top turnbuckle.
Amber Holly taking her to the other side of the ring, doing the same thing on the other side. Amber Holly's getting the second win. She's taking it to Leilani there. Nice clothesline there by Amber Holly, but I don't know if it'll be enough to put the veteran away.
You couldn't hang a baby's diaper on that clothesline, let me tell you, because Amber Holly don't have enough rear end to knock Leilani Kai down with that. Leilani went down because she wanted a breather, I think.
Got her foot on the ropes, quick 2 count, but Leilani doing the smart veteran move. She's putting her foot on the ropes, and now she's taking it to Amber Holly here in the middle of the ring. Just straight punches. She's opening fists up.
Referee Mean Gene, he's on top of the action, and he wasn't warning her, so maybe it was an open hand slap, because he's not. Well, she's not telling her to get off the hair either, and there's obviously a hair pull going on. Oh, into a nice fisherman suplex.
Amber Holly just gets the shoulder up. But as you were saying, Amber Holly did wrestle in some pushing. She's moving on up in the world of professional wrestling. That's why we're looking at her in ICW.
Yes, and she goes down there, and Leilani gets the foot on the ropes, and we got a winner.
Leilani used the veteran advantage. She had the foot on the ropes in the referee's position. He didn't see it. So your winner, Leilani Kai.
Leilani Kai moves up, and Amber goes back to the bush leagues. So what we got coming up next?
We have Flex, and we have right here. We got a match of 2 men who are high on my list of members of ICW who I see big things for. Flex Phenom, who you've seen recently on the show, who's battled me, Marquez, in many world title matches, and a man I personally like, Mike Draven, who I see big things for here in ICW.
Flex Phenom slams Mike Draven. I've been in the ring with both of these guys, and I can tell you, Mike Draven is one tough cookie.
Yeah, Flex here, he's too busy showboating. Trying to show off the muscles, and Mike ain't gonna play that. I like Mike Draven's chances in this match.
I'll tell you, both of these guys here are tough. Matter of fact, the last time I was in the ring with Mike Draven, these two were tag team partners, taking on myself and Boris Dragov.
I guess he didn't like Flex's new attitude of, all his problems and everything with the fans. He didn't like it. Mike Draven, he's not exactly a fans man, but, I guess he just didn't want to hear Flex complain about how he was being held down and how the fans didn't love him. He was sick of it.
Flex Phenom's definitely taking it to Mike Draven thus far in the matchup, but Draven ducks the clothesline. He blocks the hip toss and do a hip toss of his own.
Nice counter move. Nice arm drag there by Mike Draven. Nice counter wrestling here. Clubbing forearm to the back of the head.
Clubbering into what looks like it's been set up for a suplex.
Nice suplex. Nice elevation on that suplex too.
Oh, I see the Ice Princess out there in Flex's corner this tonight. And I got to take a personal phone call, Johnny. Keep the fans lined up here.
Here we got Flex outside the ring, and Mike Draven's waiting around the ring. He's waiting for him to get back in. Flex taking a powder right now. Almost counted out. He's going with the ref. Jumps up in the ring, and looks like we're gonna get this match going again. Nice lock up here. Using the power strength there is Flex Phenom. Clubbing that elbow, shoulder, again, third time. Wearing him down. Wrenching that arm, trying to go for submissions, but Mike Draven's fighting back.
Like I said, Mike Draven is one tough customer in the ring, double tough as a matter of fact, and Flex Phenom's not going to walk over this man as easily as he thinks.
As I said, Mike Draven, he's a competitor, and there's the Ice Princess helping out Mike Draven in front of the ref.
Well, I think the Ice Princess has the ref's attention, and
from what I understand, you know the Ice Princess better than I. Does she have a problem with the referee? Is there a past relationship that they have problems with? Because they seem to be jawing at each other.
There's always been a problem between referee Constance Wilder and the Ice Princess, especially in the ACCW, which is actually where this match actually took place. We got a good working relationship with ACCW, and this feud might spill over because Constance Wilder and Ice Princess just hate each other.
But that distraction did help Flex Phenom because he is now taking it to Mike Draven. Got a choke in the corner here.
Flex Phenom with the forearms. It's a slobber knocker going on in there.
What happened with Flex? He was all with the fans, and everybody loved him, and all of a sudden, did something happen that I don't know about that he's all of a sudden become this way?
Well, once Flex lost the ACCW TV title, the ACCW heavyweight title, he couldn't get it back, and then he came to ICW, and he's been unable to take my title with that big superplex right there. He's been able to take my title, and he doesn't feel the fans are backing him as they should.
So you chalk it up to frustration then, or he was at the pinnacle, but he lost it. He's been trying to get back, and he's just frustrated he can't.
Exactly. He's been on top. He knows what it feels like, and he just hasn't been able to recapture that same success.
We got a lackadaisical cover here. That's not going to beat Mike Draven, I'll tell you that.
That's the point. Flex Phenom has beaten numerous competitors, but it seems like right now he loses focus. When he gets to the big match, he just can't pull it off.
As I said, this match, it's I'm high on both these guys. So these guys, if they impress me, they can move up in the rankings. So if Flex loses here, can easily keep him out of the world title picture for a while.
He's going back to the top rope. We've already seen it. Oh, Mike Draven shoved him off the ropes.
Nice reversal, just knocked him off the ropes. Uses power there. Coming off the second rope or something. Nice clothesline.
You definitely can hang the baby's diaper on that one. But not enough to put Flex Phenom away.
That took Flex's head off. I'm surprised Flex kicked out of that.
Nice shot of the Ice Princess cheering her man on.
Flex is in trouble here. She needs more than just cheer him on. She needs some help.
Belly to back suplex. You need to hook that leg, Mike. You're not going to put Flex on. Flex gets the ropes.
Flex doing a smart move, saving that energy. Mike needs to keep pouring it on here. Nice kick to the back of the head and got a second one to the lower back. Mike's just taking it to Flex. The momentum switched.
Momentum has definitely switched, and Mike Draven's in control. Mike Draven, he's still young in his career, and I see some of the inexperience showing, and that may be his downfall.
And as you said, Flex has been in the higher profile matches, the world title matches and stuff. So maybe when it comes down to it, he's thinking a little more clear when the crowd's cheering and it's getting towards the end of the match and it goes 10, 15, 20 minutes.
Exactly, and a lot of people don't know this, but Flex Phenom was close to being one of the finalists in the first Tough Enough.
I thought he did look familiar. Looks like he's setting him up here. It could be a Boston Crab, could be just dropping the legs right into the nether regions.
And Flex Phenom also appeared in the video of Smooth Criminal by Alien Ant Farm.
So we got a regular superstar on our hands. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe he thought because he was so good he should just automatically have the title, and because he hasn't been able to beat it and he's had so much success outside with crossing over, maybe he just thinks he's better than that.
Well, since he's been in ICW, he's jealous of me and Marquez. He's been unable to secure the win and take the title off of me. I released a CD that's selling and in the top 30 in mp3.com, which you can check out at www.ashkicker.net. It's the thing, he sees me focusing on something other than wrestling and having success in that too, but yet he can't put me away for the big win. Nice Scooby Driver slam there. Is that enough to put Draven away?
I'm not sure. Mike Draven, I don't know if he got all that, but Mike Draven, not now. He's taking his time. I think Flex has to follow it up, but he's going for a high risk. This is give or take. If he makes it, it's good, but nice block, top rope blockbuster. That has to put Draven out.
He calls it the Phenom flip, and I can guarantee you that's it.
You got a 3 count here on Mike Draven. I mean, Flex won and he's impressed me, but so is Mike Draven. I mean, he took it to a guy who's been an ACCW champ and a #1 contender for the ICW title. I see big things for both of them in ICW.
Well, as long as he's got the Ice Princess in his corner, I see a lot of distraction, which will help his cause out. Oh, why did you pull this match out?
Because as I said, I was looking for new talent, and while looking for new talent, I was like, let me see. We're looking for people who can fight Marquez, and it came to my attention through the bounty hunter that he said he had a match where he's showing you how to be a wrestler, and he sent this in, and I've already told him if it goes the way I think it does, he gets a shot in ICW, so here he is fighting you for that non-title match.
That's right, it's absolutely a non-title match, and how many times have I explained to you, Donnie, I don't put everything I have in a non-title match.
He's just beating you down, throwing those power moves in.
He's pulling on my clothes. As you can see, such a non-title match, I'm even in my street clothes.
If I remember correctly, you were here to, this was taped about a couple months ago, and you were supposed to fight someone who, at the time, was working for us, but did not, and this was a last-minute match, and, Bounty Hunter jumped in there, so I could say you weren't prepared, but still, you're the champ, you should be ready.
Well, the bottom line is this, I know that when it's not a title match, it doesn't matter, because I specialize in big men, having been one of the smaller men in this business for a long time, and
he just powered out of that arm lock.
No, he pulled my hair. Can't you people see? He pulled my hair.
You have no hair. How do you pull your hair?
I have enough hair, and I got that shirt back there. I remember this man's debut. He's not. You gotta realize, Viper trained him for crying out loud. The man don't know nothing but how to cheat.
There you go. I mean, you got that arm lock, and he powers out of it
right
again.
There. You see it? He pulled the hair. Wish we had slow motion opportunity here. He pulled my hair.
It looks like he's just powering you over. I mean, it's a strength advantage. You can't go.
Look at that chiseled body I've got right there. I'm showing the fans my muscles.
Chiseled body of Jello. There you go.
I have the chiseled body. He's got that chiseled body of Jello. Just because the man eats Sustenance or Diana Ball for breakfast doesn't mean he can beat Mean Marquez.
Got him.
Look right here. I'm challenging the man to an arm wrestling contest for crying out loud. I'm going to show the fans once and for all who has the strength and who has the power.
We'll see. I mean, he's been powering out of it. We'll see if we can show him what's what.
Look at that dummy right there. My goodness. He thinks it's an arm wrestling match. Does he think Mean Marquez wants to arm wrestling?
Looks like Brains beat Braun out in that little exchange.
know, he's got to realize 14 years in this business, I've seen big guys like him come and go numerous times. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Well, he thought he could counter my counter, and what happened? He landed flat on his ass.
There you are thinking, pointing to the head. I didn't know if you were pointing to the hair or the bald spot or you're thinking again.
Oh, what bald spot are you talking about? You're the man trying to get me blacklisted as color commentator on here.
And remember, this is a one-time thing. You work on the color commentary as long as I let you. Just let's put that in perspective.
Well, that's all right, because I got Jason Dave working on coming into some commentary. He'll keep you in line.
Oh, I got some people lined up for commentary. You don't need to worry. I'd like to thank you for helping me because our previous commentator, Matt Roberts, due to family emergency, couldn't do it this week. So, Matt, I hope everything works out.
Look at that spinning heel kick. There's the man from Crime Dance right there, flat on his back.
Looks like you're setting him up for a move here. Maybe a figure four or dropping the knee down lower nether region.
Yeah, the Jewel Buster is what that is, buddy. Now I'm going to take his leg out.
This is a smart move, like you said, being the smaller guy. The guy can't generate power lying on his back with his knee not able to stand on.
That's right. See, that's the thing. These big guys, you go get these big guys, they think they can come in, steamroll over me and Mark Ash. They find themselves flat on their back with one of their wheels taken out.
He looks like he's in pain. Luckily, he made it to the rope. If you had him in the center of the ring, he might not have been able to get out of that move. Nice headbutt there.
That's right. I headbutted right there in the lower abdomen. You know, that's a very... If you leave that exposed and you suck it for wind, that'll definitely knock the wind right on out of you.
Picking the man up here.
Look, the man can't get up. I mean, bottom line, we should stop the show right now so this man's not embarrassed any further.
He's got a hurt wheel. He can't even stand up there. You're doing a smart thing. You're working over that knee, working a body part. For once I can say, me, Mark Ash, and smart in the same sentence.
You say me, Mark Ash, and smart in all the same sentences. Look at that. Right to the top of his head. Right there. This man, now we're going to school.
That's a big chest you hit. I'm not sure if that's working the way you think. Looks like he's just getting a man. Putting the boots to you.
Look at that. He kicks the defenseless man. I was down on my knees and he kicks me. I mean, how fair is that? Come on.
Nice scoop slam. Looks like he set you up. Nice elbow drop there to this lower abdomen there. He set you up. Looks like momentum might have switched here, Mark.
Well, you got to remember, this is a non-title match. If I feel he's hurting me, I'm not going to keep fighting. You know, I'd rather take a 3-count roll out the ring and go home and live to fight another day. But once again, man leaves something wide open, and the veteran has to show him that he's not all that.
Well, actually, speaking of non-title matches, and I've seen how, you know, with some of these you've been beaten in non-title, but you've won in title. You remember that paperwork I had you sign about 4 weeks ago, about, you know, with your release and from ICW commentary, and, you know, how you would be able to pick and choose your opponents, this and that.
Hey, I remember that. We can choose my opponents. I think we've got some real high caliber opponents. I think Trey G needs a title shot.
Well, actually, that contract, I don't know if I should have told you this, but it was actually an open contract for anyone in ICW who felt they deserved a title shot. So we've actually had some people sign up this title for this match, and you'll be getting some title shots against people you've been trying to actually keep back.
Mark Ash holds nobody down. Now, come on, Donnie. Don't start that. Who have I held down?
I'm not saying, I'm just hearing rumors. Like I said, I'm new in here. I've just heard from people saying it might be just talk because they feel they haven't gotten what they deserve when they have no talent. I'm just saying, people have come to me and said, me, Mark Ash, has held me down. So I decided to combat the situation by having the open contract. It may turn out that you just wipe the floor with them. I'm just saying, people have come to me and said, Donnie, Mark Ash has done this, and this, and I'm just trying to clean up the situation because I'm sick of hearing a complaint.
That's the oldest line in the book to get a title shot when you're undeserving is this man held me down, this man held me down. I mean, think about it. I mean, to be 9-time heavyweight champion, I've had to have lost at 8, so who have I held back?
Well, what I'm saying with open contract is I'm going to make sure they deserve it, and they can sign on, but I'm not going to put you in there with any rookie or somebody who just walked in and says, oh, I deserve a title shot.
I agree. I think Trey G needs a title shot.
Trey G is high on the list of competitors, but there's also other people I think. Flex should get a shot. Lotus. You got other people, you know, in line like Dro, if he could come in and prove that he deserves. Shane West. As a matter of fact, actually, I don't know if you noticed, there's been a couple people in Bad Company been asking for a shot.
And every single one of these people have had shots. One of the bloodiest matches in Topsail High School history down in Hampstead, North Carolina, is myself and Flex for the felon Lex Reed.
I wasn't talking about felon Lex Reed. I was saying you maybe need to have a little talk with your tag team champs.
I have beaten Chuck King, Big Daddy CK as he likes to be called. I have beaten the man. I have video take proof. I have beaten the man.
I'm just saying, I don't know if, I mean, it's not like there'd be any problems, like you're all friends, but still, maybe this is just business. Because they've been asking me, and Dr. Tom was actually asking me, so I don't know.
I'm beginning to question the sincerity of East Coast Valley Harm as far as their Bad Company loyalty anyway. And, I've got some of the old members of Bad Company calling me back up, the fellow Lex Reed, who never, he's Bad Company for life.
Vicious spear there. He's going for the quick pin. We got a 3 count. He beat you, Mark. Because of that, Body Count gets
Body count.
Bounty Hunter gets his shot in ICW. I'm sorry, we were talking about nobodies in that.
That's right. Body Count will never see ICW action.
That's all for this week, fans.